guys, so today we're going to be going over the purpose of reconnaissance and what it means and what a Recce loadout should look like. Now, mission dictates gear. What that means is what kind of reconnaissance you're doing dictates what you're going to be wearing. You're not always going to have some long gun with an LPVO or a bigger optic and a half ghillie suit or a ghillie suit with face paint up, kind of like what this guy looks like. Sometimes you're going to be in street clothes. You might not even be carrying a weapon. Sometimes your weapon might be a camera or a notebook. Mission dictates gear. Don't let these Instagram influencers with their Recce rifles, Recce loadouts, kind of dictate what reconnaissance actually looks like. Even in Red Dawn, I made an Instagram post about this. They went into town in plain clothes with no weapons, and they were doing reconnaissance. What is reconnaissance? You're gathering intel. Intelligence is the product of reconnaissance and surveillance. Now, reconnaissance is more of a moving around and getting to an area and kind of getting the feel for things, and surveillance is you're watching an area and seeing what's going on there. Intelligence is the byproduct of both of those. When you hear the term ISR, it's intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, because a drone, which is usually what ISR is referring to, is doing all three of those things. They're reconning an area for potential movement, they're conducting surveillance on that area for what's going on, and they're gathering intelligence and reporting it back up. ISR, or intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, dictates how you plan your missions and what's going on in the area. It's incredibly important to know what's going on in your area of operations or your area of responsibility in order to stay alive and win the fight. Now, here's what your actual reconnaissance might look like right here. Just a guy in plain clothes with a sidearm, maybe no sidearm. Now here's kind of a fun one. Maybe you're doing reconnaissance in a semi-permissive environment. Not totally permissive, semi-permissive. You kind of want to bring more firepower to the fight. So what you can have underneath, like this guy here, is just a simple chest rig with a sub gun. Now, is everyone going to want to go drop $3,500 to build out an MP5 or some kind of 9mm gun or a 300 blackout where ammo is hard to find? No. But what you can do is you can take your everyday carry, like a sidecar or whatever your inside the waistband carry option is, and you can use that as your weapon in a reconnaissance scenario. Not everything's going to look like you in full camo with a long gun, all camoed up, conducting observations from an OP for days on end. Now, that's not to say that that's not useful, because it absolutely is. But know its time and place. Mission dictates gear. Reconnaissance has a purpose. Know that purpose. We'll be putting out Battle Drill 1 later this week. Putting out Hunter Killer Teams later this week, or next week. And something else is also coming down the pipeline. Stay tuned, follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram. Hope to hear back from you guys.